as soon as you can. Some success early. Why don't you walk us through the first goal there in the first period?
Yeah, I mean, Michael Hedden made a great play to exit our zone by himself, and he was wheeling down the left side, and he knows I'm going to the net there, so he just threw it, and good things happen when you go to the net. So got a little lucky, and Tish made a great play.
Coach, talk about your goaltender Green's play in the first period. Made 13 saves, didn't allow any goals.
I mean, Greener's been unbelievable for us all year. It's good that other people are starting to see it. I mean, he's done that every game for us this year. I mean, he's been a fantastic first year, and I'm thrilled to have him for another 3. Kept us in the game in the first period. It was an onslaught, to be honest. You know, I think we came out maybe a little nervous, intimidated, but once we settled in, and you know, and he kept us in the game early, which allowed us to kind of stay in it.
Surprised at all by how Hamilton came out in the second period, despite maybe getting frustrated in the first by Green stopping those shots? They seemed to come out with a little extra jump in the step in the second and scored that goal right off, and then added the power play goal later.
No, not surprised. I mean, they're very well coached. You know, they're 6th seed now, but they're number 2 all year for a reason, right? When you're at that top, I mean, it's because you're consistent and you bring in shift after shift. And you know, I think, like you said, we did frustrate them a little bit, but they stuck with it and they got some bounces, and I mean, they got rewarded.
And then the response after Hamilton took the 2-1 lead. Jared, your goal less than a minute later. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I came on the ice, saw the puck squirt out to the right side. I was just trying to get it on net. We said that was our plan all along, was volume, just get a lot of shots to the net, and again, hit off the D-stick a little bit, but I think good things happen when you put it to the net.
Coach, this is a group that you got a lot of contributors who are, you know, first, second year playing college hockey. You know, this season you win a conference championship, NCAA tournament appearance. You know, how did the team do compared to your expectations you had going into the season? Did you kind of see a lot in your group, or did they exceed those expectations throughout the year?
You know, with what we got in, and you know, and the seniors that were there all year, or you know, all 4 years, you know, I put high expectations on our guys, right? Like our goal is always to win. You know, but to see us battle through and to beat a team like Stevenson in the finals, and then come to the national tournament and get that experience, especially with what you said, like we're a very young team, a lot of freshmen and sophomore, and it's great for our seniors who, you know, it's been a rough first 3 years for them. So to get here and get that experience, it was great, and you know, we're excited about what we're building here and moving forward.
Jared, Coach, you can both answer this. You had some shots early in the third, some shots off the post or crossbar. Do you think the third period could have gone differently if 1 or 2 of those would have gone in?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course. I mean, like you said, Donahoe's went off the post on the power play, and then we hopped on, and the goalie made a great save on Tish like 30 seconds after. And then they went down and scored a couple minutes later. So I mean, that's hockey. I mean, yeah, could have gone either way for sure.
Yeah, you know, we pre-scouted all year or all week on them, and you know, there was a couple mental laps where, you know, we missed our assignments and it cost us. But you know, again, early on in that third period, we had chances to go up 3-2. Could have been a different game, but again, like Koch says, like, I mean, that's hockey. I mean, sometimes you get the bounces, sometimes you don't.
Anything else you want to add, or maybe sum up the season that you had?
You know, I'll reflect on it, you know, probably tomorrow. But I mean, it's tough when you lose the last game of the year. But what I said to these guys after the game, like, you know, don't let this dictate how our season went. Right? We took tremendous strides as a program. You know, won the first MAC championship as a school, first, you know, championship in the hockey program since I think 2012. So I mean, it was a good season. Again, it's hard when you lose the last game of the year, but we're excited what we're building here, and we're excited to get back here next year.
Jared, what are you going to remember from this season?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'm happy for the staff and Coach Hedden especially for bringing me in and giving me a shot, and just falling in love with the game again. And I'm really happy for everybody, for our seniors. Like the program we said wasn't in the spot it is now when they started, and to see it grow over the course of this year and hear from other guys how it's grown over the last 3-4 years is really promising, and I'm glad I could be a part of that and do it with a great group of guys.